Capricorn, this September, you're releasing your fears, expanding your knowledge, stepping onto your soul path, and attracting abundance in. Hey, Capricorn, I'm Lindsay with Love, a Western tropical zodiac astrologer, here to raise the frequency of the planet by transforming as many lives as I possibly can. And astrology is one tool that I use to do just that. We are going to be focused this September on the personal planets that affect you most, namely Mercury, Venus, Mars, the full moon, and the new moon. I'm going to give you the highest vibrations of these energies and how you can use them to level up your life this month. And we'll also talk about potential lower vibrations where you might get stuck in them and how to transcend out. So Capricorn, I've got you here in the camera, I've got my mic here, I've got my computer and notes here. I'm going to be going all the way through, no editing, so enjoy this unfiltered and raw kind of conversation with me. I will be looking at my notes every once in a while just to make sure that I'm delivering you the most accurate information. So let's kick off Capricorn with Mercury. Mercury starts off entering into Virgo on the 2nd of this month. And Mercury in Virgo is nice and right at home. This is an analyzing energy. It is an energy of finding efficiencies. You are planning, you are organizing. This is an energy of wanting to be productive, checking things off the mental list, so to speak. And for you, Capricorn, this energy is hanging out in the part of the sky for you that involves your abundance and expansion. So from a very kind of general focus, this is you figuring out how to be more expansive in life, how to be more energetically aligned with your own abundance and how to attract it in. Now, this is also the part of the sky that involves your life philosophies. It involves your dharma, your soul mission, your soul purpose, why you are here on this planet at this time, Capricorn. It's the part of the sky that involves expanding your knowledge, sharing your wisdom. And so maybe enrolling in university from a very tangible perspective, perhaps enrolling in some sort of courses that are going to help you on your soul mission, perhaps. And it's also the part of the sky that involves, from a very tangible perspective, book publishing, e-commerce, anything to do with reaching broad and distant shores and really sharing your information and knowledge out. It's the house of teaching as well. So with Mercury here, Capricorn, you have a really powerful opportunity to analyze and look at your life philosophies. Look at what you're currently manifesting, Capricorn. And if you've been struggling with manifesting, going within and trying to figure out what you really believe about that thing you're manifesting and to determine whether or not you have conflicting beliefs. Because if you're trying to manifest one thing but you believe the opposite, it's going to be really challenging, Capricorn. But with Mercury in this part of the sky, it's like you will understand, or it will come to mind, like what is actually maybe holding you back from a philosophy perspective, from a subconscious programming perspective, from a limiting belief perspective. And Mercury here will help you start to reprogram the subconscious mind through mantra work, meditation, and consistent energetic work so that you can get closer toward your desires and actually manifesting them out. Now, once again, you may be interested in learning something deeper, really going deep in a topic, understanding it at a more energetic level even. It's a rather spiritual house. And so you might be involved in joining a course, as I mentioned, maybe joining the Cosmic Collective if you're somebody that's spiritual that's listening and you're looking for a tribe of women to, hang out with and learn from and expand and evolve and transform your life with from an energetic and spiritual perspective. But once again, if you're an author, if you're a publisher, if you are a business owner online, e-commerce business, it's a chance for you to really get your information out there. If you're on Substack, YouTube, writing books, blogging, anything to do with sharing information, it's going to go. So really use this first half of the month, Capricorn, to focus in on what you want to share and send out to the world and go ahead and do it. You might actually also be connecting, Capricorn, with people from foreign lands, different cultures than you, and you might be having different conversations like, oh, they're talking about their religion, you're talking about yours. They're telling you about their culture and you're talking about yours. It's this expansion of the mind type of energy. And with Mercury here, it's communication. So You might be connecting with people online in groups and organizations you belong to, something like that. So really cool energy for the first half of the month. Now, there is the lower vibration of this energy, Capricorn, that is a little bit perfectionist tendencies. Mercury in Virgo is an overthinker, an overanalyzer in the lowest vibrations. It's mental burnout, perhaps. And in this part of the sky that involves like your soul purpose and your soul mission and your own life philosophies, you might be like ruminating over this. And so if that is you, Capricorn, if that happens, realize that's what you're doing and just say like, okay, I'm in a lower vibration. I'm gonna write down, kind of brain dump everything onto a piece of paper so that I'm not overwhelming myself. Now, Capricorn, if you learn what your soul mission is during the beginning of this month, that is super exciting. Congratulations. It would not surprise me at all. Once you learn it, step onto it. Don't delay, because when you step onto your soul path is when the universe really opens all the doors for you. If you already know what it is, Capricorn, I would say use this first half of the month to really start to plan how you can live out your soul purpose in a very aligned way, because that's really going to be how you get into flow state and how you attract all of your abundance to you. All right, then on the 18th of the month, Mercury enters or shifts into Libra. Mercury in Libra is open communication, it's peace, it's calmness of the mind, it's balance, it's harmony, it's speaking in a very charming way, it is using communication for negotiations and mediation, advising and counseling. And for you, Capricorn, on the 18th, Mercury is shifting into Libra, into the part of the sky for you that involves your career, the business that you own, or your public image out in the world. And so you have an opportunity with Mercury here to plan out how you're going to build out your career, plan out your retirement, plan out your personal empire, make plans within your business. This is a time, because your voice is so charming. You're very charismatic with your voice at this time. So you could be making moves at work, making moves in your business, with your clientele, with your audience. You could be posting on social media and going viral at this time. So don't sleep on this energy in the back half of the month. You're moving and grooving as it relates to your career, your business, and being out in the world and people knowing you, right? It's just a very powerful energy. Now, especially if you just learned what your soul mission is, you could start talking about it online, Capricorn, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you are online, and really start sharing it and attract audiences and attract perhaps clients if that's what you're trying to do, or at least like-minded people that are interested or on the same soul path as you. So very beautiful energy here. The one thing I will say is in the lower vibration, Mercury in Libra could be a little bit indecisive. Not deciding is deciding that you're not going to decide, which is stagnated energy, and ultimately you will weaken your manifesting power. So if you have a lot of decisions to make within your career, within your business, maybe even what you're posting on social media or how you're showing up on social media, write all of your creative ideas down. They don't all have to be done at once, because you don't want to kind of like halt your progress or miss out on this opportunity to really make progress in this part of the sky for you. All right, Capricorn, before we move on to Venus, the energy of love and money, show me some love by hitting the subscribe button, please. All right, Venus, starting off in the part of the sky for you, or in Leo, in the part of the sky for you that involves your personal self-empowerment, your ability to stand in your faith, your ability to power couple it up with somebody, and the part of the sky that involves joint accounts and resources. So with Venus and Leo, this is a warm energy, it's generous energy, it's kind-hearted energy, compassionate energy, creative energy. And Venus in this part of the sky for you is really helping you release fears that might be holding you back from this soul mission dream of yours, right? This expansion manifested reality of yours. And so allow yourself to fill yourself up with self-love with Venus here at the beginning of the month. It's a great time to really just go for it. Just face a fear, even if it's a small one. Dip your toe into something unknown, get a little bit out of your comfort zone with Venus here, because what you're going to find is that your fears kind of delete just like that. The second you face your fear is how you erase it. You do it once, it's a little bit weird, a little uncomfortable. You do it a second time, all of a sudden it doesn't feel so bad. You do it a third time, and you're feeling like, why was I even afraid of this to begin with, type of vibes. Now, Venus, the energy of money in this part of the sky, is also really great, because It's the part of the sky that involves joint accounts and resources, money that's flowing to you in all of the ways outside of you going to your job or you giving value out into the world and receiving money directly in because of it. And so it's like your partner comes home with a raise or a promotion, very exciting news, a bonus. The bank approves your your mortgage rate and your loan amount so that you can go buy the house. Your car is paid off. Your investments are popping off. You picked the right ones. Anything to do with the alimony money is coming in type of vibes. So it's all this money, and it's effortless, it's easy, and it's abundant as well. So that's very exciting. Then then on the 19th of the month, Venus now shifts into Virgo. This is very healing energy into the part of the sky for you that once again involves your expansiveness, your life philosophies, your dharma, your ability to share your knowledge and wisdom far and wide. This is such beautiful energy, Capricorn. If intuitively it very much feels like if you know what your soul mission is, this is a month to really start to act on it. And if you don't, this is a month you're going to discover it. And it's a powerful month to release limiting beliefs that are holding you back from your dream life. It's your life, Capricorn. It's yours to create. You're the one who has to take action. Remembering that manifesting is your thoughts, your speech, your emotions, and your actions in alignment. So don't be afraid to take action. And if you're struggling with it, and if you're a woman that has big dreams for yourself and you're really stuck in fear, please join the Cosmic Collective. I will help you out of fear so freaking fast. I will help you build your confidence and your empowerment so you can actually get going toward what it is you really desire. Once again, a powerful time to publish a book. Click submit on the blog, on the Substack, on the email, whatever it is you're writing. Meet up, maybe even with somebody from a distant country, maybe falling in love with somebody from a distant foreign country as well, with Venus's love energy here. But overall, being more open-minded and compassionate and recognizing that those energies do really help you attract your abundance in. All right, so we've got to talk, Capricorn, about what you're physically doing this month. How are you going to physically be exerting your energy? Well, Mars starts off in the part of the sky for you that involves your career, the business that you own, or your social image out in the world. So you are moving and grooving in your career. You are a leader. You're being seen as a leader. You're determined. You're driven. You're passionate. Be mindful in the lower vibrations. You could come across as bossy, a little bit aggressive. So something to be mindful here, especially if you're in a job, working for a boss, working with colleagues. You don't want to be kind of like you don't want to give off the impression that you're stepping on everybody's toes, and that is a potential with Mars in this part of the sky for you. So something to be cautious of here. But ultimately, this energy is in Libra, so you're looking for peace, you're looking for compromise, there's mediation, there's negotiation. You might be the middleman, you might be advising in your career, counseling people as well. In your business, if you're a business owner, it's a time where you're physically involved in the business. You've got a lot of drive and determination to maybe get it off the ground, maybe get a product or a service going, maybe start the side hustle even, Capricorn, if that's something that's in your heart. If it is, once again, don't wait around. Join the Cosmic Collective if you need help. Helping people transform their lives in so many ways, writing books, starting businesses, staying calm energetically when there is chaos around you, manifesting power ignited and activated. It's super powerful inside. Okay, I'll stop talking about that. If you're like out in the world publicly, like I'm on YouTube, got 50,000 followers or more, 52 on TikTok. This is a really powerful time to put some energy toward your social image, your reputation out in the world. Then on the 22nd of the month, so more toward the back end of the month, Mars shifts into Scorpio. You've got a lot of willpower with this energy. It's goal-focused and oriented in the part of the sky that involves your social networks. So this is physical energy with social networks. So physically you're involved with your friends, with networking groups, with organizations you belong to. You're really kind of connected with your friends and these social networks. It's also the part of the sky that involves benefactors and allies. So Capricorn, you could be at an event or online, in a group online that you belong to, something like that, and you say something and someone's like, oh, I've been wanting to invest in somebody for this or something, right? And you truly meet a benefactor, ally, an investor, somebody who does want to support you, whether that's financially or, mentoring, something like that, so that you can really make your dreams come true. And lastly, it's the part of the sky that involves your authentic energy. And so it's a really powerful time, Capricorn, to show up physically, authentically. And I know that sounds kind of funny to say. So what do I mean by this? I mean, dress how you want to dress. What feels good for you? What makeup do you want to wear? How do you want to do your hair? Do you want to wear your glasses or your contacts? Do you want to wear your heels or your flats? I mean, really do your best. And Mars is a physical energy. And authentically, a lot of people are still sleeping on this planet at this time. That's okay, Capricorn, no big deal. But if you're not sleeping and you're awake, you know that you can play the game of life energetically, but you've also still got to play a little bit physically, a little bit tangibly, because a lot of people are still only seeing with their eyes, only hearing with, their ears, rather than being connected energetically. And so allow yourself to dress how you want to dress, show up how you want to show up, put your hair how you want to put your hair. The more authentic you are, the more that you'll attract abundance and those right people into your life. All right, Capricorn, let's talk full moon energy, new moon energy, and I will set you free. On the 7th of the month, there is a full moon happening in the part of the sky for you that involves your mindset, your intellect, your curiosities, your communication skills. It involves your neighborhood, the community that you live in, and your siblings. So, full moons, endings, completions, culminations, things coming to fruition. You might finish writing the book. You might finish studying something. You might decide to study something new. You might decide that you are no longer interested in something, something falls off, something new takes its place. You might experience shifts within the dynamics with your relationships with your siblings. It could be that you're moving from your neighborhood or your community. This full moon brings endings in the part of the sky that involves your community and neighborhood. But the full moon also shines spotlight on things that you might have missed. And so it's a powerful time to release limiting beliefs that are holding you back. It's a powerful time to train your voice, how you want to speak. Are you speaking from your solar plexus, your heart? Are you up in your throat? Oh my gosh, Capricorn, if you want a good laugh, I can't even do it. You can go to my old YouTube videos and, hi, I'm Lindsay. Cringe. But I leave them there to show my growth, to show that I can transform my life and yours as well, Capricorn. So it's a time to train your voice. How do you want to exude your energy? How confident and empowered do you want to come across? That type of vibe. You might be learning something new about your siblings that you didn't know before. And you also might be all of a sudden realizing, perhaps, Capricorn, that you need to study something so that you can move your life forward in some way toward your dreams and your goals. And finally, Capricorn, on the 21st of the month, there is a new moon happening in the part of the sky for you that once again involves your abundance, your expansion, your life philosophies, book publishing, traveling abroad, your sole purpose on this planet at this time. So if you have dreams or desires about any of those things, Capricorn, send them out to the universe, give them to God, source, universe, creator, so that they can start working energetically for you and manifesting within likely the next 6 months. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for September 2025. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. Once again, if you're interested in working with me in any capacity, you can check out the description box below. And I hope to see you inside of the Cosmic Collective soon.